Hey, what's up, traders? Just a quick reminder, we're still doing this contest. If you'd like, comment, subscribe to all the videos that I post this month. We're going to pick somebody who's done that for the course of the month and give them free access to the full academy. And if you already have access to the academy, some sort of call with me. So check out our video for a winner of last month for February, and I'll probably hop on a call with you anyway. So like, comment, subscribe, and we'll choose a winner at the end of the month. And thanks for your support. Peace. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the 23rd of March, 2020, and yeah, Monday, getting back into action. It feels really, really good. I just posted about this on my Instagram that the markets are going and we're trading. Made some good trades today for sure. And you know, like over the weekend, I just got too caught up in the news and the doom and gloom of it. It feels so good to be back in a routine, to be getting after it, to be like, you know, trying to make some gains in our accounts. And so, you know, it's so important right now not to lose sight and to get back to work, to keep crushing it, to keep pushing forward. And that's what we've done today in our group for sure. So click the like, comment, subscribe button below. We're still doing a contest. Everything's still on. And yeah, so we'll get right into the charts now. A lot of the stuff kind of went down that I was looking at over the weekend in our weekly charting video, which is good. And I also want to remind you all that I'm running a special for like 70% off, which is crazy. I'm literally not making any money off of it when everything's said and done, but it's good. If we can grow our group, we can get people involved, we can get everybody else off of the news cycle, off of just watching all how horrible this thing is, and we're going to turn this into an opportunity. We're going to turn this in a way to make money. We're going to turn this in a way to learn some new skills, and that's exactly what I intend to do. And look, I'm just talking to myself, getting myself hyped up of how I'm going to get after this thing and step on the gas in my business for my goals for 2020. Not going to let this stupid virus and the hysteria around it destroy my life and destroy my business and destroy everything that I've worked so hard for so long to achieve. And I don't want the same thing to happen to you all. So that being said, man, let's get it. That little speech got me hyped up. I hope it's got you hyped up for sure. And let's take a look at the charts now. And we're going to look at our Forex pairs. We're in a great silver trade in the VIP group, but I'm going to save that for a metals video specifically. I just sent out a trade for cable GBPUSD, and man, you know, I think we're starting to get on some support here. Like I thought this 15 level was going to hold a little bit better. We'll see. I may bail out of it. What's crazy is this morning I was like looking at it and I was like, man, I think we were right around here, and I was like, boy, this is looking like a good buy. What was that, like 16? We're at like 1600 and something, and of course next time I looked, it was at 16 like 80, and this is the problem with trying to trade the pound a lot of times, is that it is so fast and so fluctuating for sure. It's definitely great when you get on the right side of it, though. That's for sure. So the reason I did send this out is, you know, looking at the divergences here, 4-hour chart, 1-hour chart, the daily chart, you know, this looks like it could be a continuation of this move, you know, that we could get more downside, but man, I don't really know how much more we could really get. Obviously, this is the markets. It can always be more, but God, for the pounds, that's just you know, if we get down to $1, like the pound and the US dollar even, that would just be crazy, and we're really at this rate not that far off. But I am thinking and am hoping, now that I've sent this trade out and that I'm in it, that this 115 level is going to hold. and we'll see some upside from here. And maybe this will kind of act as a something like a double bottom is what I'm starting to think. So I'm gonna actually pause this, send this chart out to my group. All right, well, set that trade out. Unfortunately, our GU trade hit stop loss in the end while that was paused, which sucks. But I still think we're going to see a move to the upside here. Just entered the trade a little bit early, and sometimes, especially when it comes to the pound, it can just move against you very, very quickly. So. But it's all good. Moving on, I think another important trade right now to watch is definitely going to be USDJPY because of where we are right now. So I went over this in the weekly charting video. This major trend line that we're back at, like within, days of being at 100, now we're back at 110. So that's 1,000 pip range, which is crazy. But we're back at it. We're up here again, and this really looks like, in my opinion, a 3 drive, 1, 2, 3, and you can see, but we're driving down on the RSI, and this is actually a great example of the setup for sure. So I teach this in the training. So I actually just entered on my personal account. I'm just kind of scalping around, selling it and selling rallies on UJ. And as long as we stay below this trend line, or right now we're fighting it, right? You can see we're literally trying to break out, because this was a false breakout up here. We're trying to break out above here, and it's not quite happening. So it looks like we could see a rejection. If that's the case, then we can move to 109.76-ish area. Seems like it would be pretty likely. But the dollar is super strong right now as well, with everything going on and it being the big funding currency. So it's going to be a bit of a battle as far as it comes to UJ. So another trade that we were in today that, well, I'll get back to, really it doesn't even matter what we look at. This most important thing going on is what's happening down here. Or have we found a bottom yet in stocks? And of course, we definitely didn't have. We got a bit of a rally, worth noting, but it didn't last. And what's going on is that the government, U.S. government's trying to pass a stimulus bill, and of course it's caught up on the floor of the House and the Senate, and that's the thing. That's the problem. And what we don't need right now is definitely partisan politics. That's for sure. But that's what's going on, unfortunately. But I do expect that to pass. They're going to get some, like the Fed is going to just throw all the money they can at this thing and at the markets and try to turn it around. And I think that that's going to be, when that does happen, we're going to see a big rally in risk. And so, finally pairs like Aussie, we'll see a big move in. Whenever this does happen, there's the nice little kind of breakout line of these fractals to watch. I think this is a good line to be watching for. And same thing with NZDUSD, which we were trading today and caught some total of 60 pips. And what I was doing there is basically just buying these dips, right? So we caught this move here, a nice move up, and I expect now, of course, not really anything to happen because it's into the New York trading session, but on top of that, nothing significant until some sort of bill resolution or something happens in terms of us combating this virus and things getting better. But when that does happen, I'm thinking that we're going to see a movement definitely in these commodity currencies like Aussie yen is going to be a really good, really great play for, for a change. But it's not quite there yet. But I think just watching these pairs is going to be a really great game plan, especially as the week kind of unfolds. And, because people want to get back into some sort of normal life, and definitely what's going on here in the currency market is going to represent that for sure. So last but not least, let's take a look at oil. For sure, this is one that tried to take off here at the end of the day, which is a great sign, to be honest. And just like kind of that setup we had on pound dollar, looks like we have a bit of a double bottom trying to carve itself out here. Let's go to more shorter time frame, and if we can kind of set this up as this like resistance we're trying to break through. Like I said, it's the end of the day. If we start inching up there towards 24, then this could be an excellent buying opportunity for oil for sure. I mean, once in a lifetime, $24 a barrel, because eventually we'll close this gap. It's not like it's going to be tomorrow, but we will. And that's at $42.70 from where we are now. So that's a huge, huge gain. And I definitely want to be there to capitalize on it for sure. I don't know about you all, but that's going to be a big, big move. So really watching, being prepared, trying to catch these moves when they do happen is going to be the name of the game this week for sure, because we have a lot of stuff that's teetering on the edge. Dollar CAD could be a good opportunity too. So I'm not saying just run out and short it, because we could be up to 146 pretty easily. But if we get a move in oil, this thing's going to turn around pretty fast. And so this is looking like a good setup right here in Canadian. So I'm going to be watching this week Aussie, New Zealand, Canadian really hard and waiting for a turnaround. So we'll see. And also, of course, like I said, US dollar yen right here where it's at, right at this trend line, is going to be a huge play. So that being said, man, stay safe out there. Thanks for everybody that's watches, that if you made it through this video, I appreciate you. And let's go strong into Turnaround Tuesday tomorrow. So thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.